What's up guys, right here with another armor update. Today I'm going to be showing you my completed Deathstroke helmet from the Batman Arkham Origins game. Now I tried to make this helmet as game accurate as possible. I tried to get the right colors, tried to get the right damage down, and I think I did a pretty good job. One thing I would note, for myself anyway, would be that I didn't really do a good job here. I was pretty tired when I did it, and I wish I'd just done it a bit better and taken more time making it. But overall, I think it looks pretty damn close. This helmet took me about a month of total time to make, from printing it out, to cutting it out, to gluing it, to bondoing, hardening, all that good stuff, painting, etc. Now, I tried again to make it as game accurate as possible. I even went down to the little details of the back of the helmet and under the chin area. As you'll see if you have unlocked the trophy, the Deathstroke trophy in Batman Arkham Origins, you'll see that the back does in fact have a little bit of that honeycomb style look, like with the carbon fiber. The only thing I do not have completed currently is the back helmet plate, the kind of like the hockey goalie part in the back there that straps your head securely into it. But other than that, I pretty much have everything completed. Now, the way it works for now, until I get that back of the helmet plate figured out, is it'll just basically strap on in the same Velcro style like you would see with most traditional baseball hats or caps. Now here, in order to get your head into it, because otherwise you can't do it, I have a Velcro system in the back here so that you can easily unvelcro it, put your head in here, re-velcro it, and then just re-strap it back on. Here's a quick look at the inside. It's basically just a mess. I'm not going to show that, you can't really see that well. I think the helmet did come out really well. Like I had mentioned in my last video involving this helmet, the file given was not very game accurate. Like, this side was the same as this side. So I ended up having to do a lot of bondoing in that empty kind of spot there. Now, the paints I used were all Krylon paint. It's a spray paint. It's the best way to paint, in my opinion, for making stuff like this, because trying to paintbrush something like this would just leave the paintbrush streaks, and it's a big old pain in the ass, and it takes forever. I used a gloss orange because I've looked at multiple different stores, and the only way to get a non-gloss would be shopping online, and I just didn't have time to do that. So I had a gloss orange, which I then sprayed with a clear flattener. It's basically just paint that makes any gloss paint flat, so there you go, you get the flat orange. On this side, I used a flat black, which looks like that bottom section right there, and then I used basically just a mesh that I laid over it and then painted with a gloss black, and that is how I achieved that carbon fiber look. Now, another thing I did want to do for the carbon fiber was to actually get a vinyl carbon fiber, basically used on cars, to like a carbon fiber looking hood without actually using real carbon fiber, because real carbon fiber is fairly expensive, and I believe the hardening process involves using extreme amounts of heat and a mold for it, which I just didn't have, and who has that kind of money and time. So a quick way to do it would be basically just to get a mesh, something that you'd have like a bunch of soccer balls in, or basketballs or footballs if you were to be like, let's say, a sports enthusiast that plays with like a large group of people, or if you're like a coach and you'd carry around a lot of that. So that is a really good way, and it came out far better than I had expected it to. A few little spots where I had to do a little touch-up work is like in the back here and in here and stuff. But I think it came out really, really well. I think it looks like carbon fiber, or at least looks like what it's supposed to look like. And I did the exact same thing to achieve that honeycomb style look in the back here and underneath the chin. That's pretty much everything there's to really talk about for this helmet. If you guys have any comments for me, have any questions. I will be making another video in the future to go in a little more depth of the exact process of how I went about making this helmet. I have a bunch of pictures that I'm going to be putting up in the next video involving this helmet, just to show my process from beginning to where it is currently, and hopefully at the end when I build that back piece there. So if you guys do have any comments, I love feedback. If you guys have any suggestions, it's always greatly appreciated. If you like this video, please leave a like if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more.